Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards. Sponsored by Southeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome to a very hot Heartland Football Friday. The regular season kicks off for teams in Southeast Missouri and Southern Illinois, and we begin with St. Charles at Cape Central. Big crowd out there, and Cape sideline ready for some action, and Keyshawn Boyd delivers. He goes 56 yards. First touchdown of the year for the Tigers, and it's a big one. And they get off to a fast start, 7-0. Hey, that's how you do it, right? That's how you do it. You'll see the players celebrating, and you see those fans, they love it. Then they turn defensive off the reception from St. Charles. Watch the hit. About two Tigers hit him. Ball is loose, and Cape Central comes up with it. Brad Woods with the recovery. They look good. And they're not done. Zaire Thomas, a sensational running back, goes one way, goes the other way. Boy, does he look good. All the way down near the goal line, and that sets up another Boyd touchdown for Keyshawn. Makes it 14-0. The Cape Central Tigers, that was our last check, 14-0 in the first. And again, with the late start, that's the score we got right now. All right, here's a look at our featured matchups. Of course, the St. Charles and Cape game was an 8 o'clock kickoff. Jackson and Edwardsville also playing. Scott City and Dexter going at it, another 8 o'clock game. Doniphan and Kelly, you get the theme, and Park Hill Central and Poplar Bluff at 8 p.m. And at 7:30, Charleston and East Prairie will have your scores and highlights as much as we can update all these games coming up tonight on Heartland News at 10. And we'll kind of go from there after the football game. When we get on with Heartland Football Friday, we'll have a lot to talk about. Meanwhile, Southern Illinois, Carbondale, and Murfreesboro meeting for the, the 105th time. Also, Carterville playing at Benton, and CZR at Johnston City. Again, more highlights and scores and all kinds of cool stuff coming up tonight on Heartland Football Friday. Well, the Redhawks volleyball team opening up play at home against Evansville in the SEMO Invitational. SEMO up 2-0, trying to close out the Purple Aces, but Evansville gets the point right there. So it would come down to a serve, believe it or not. 24-23, SEMO up by a couple sets, and that's how they won it on the serve when Evansville couldn't get it in. Meanwhile, they win 3-0, and they won that match 25-23. All right, SEMO hosting its second invitational game against Central Michigan later tonight, and the Redhawks dominating the first set. And there you go, Lucy Arndt with the spike. And then later on for the Redhawks, that's Zoe Beasley putting it away right there. And then Arndt again with the big put away. How about that? Good start for the Redhawks. They go 2-0, they win 3-1. SIU also beats Central Michigan 3-1. Those two teams play tomorrow at 3 o'clock at Houck Fieldhouse. All right. Also talking about some other sports, the Cardinals playing at Philadelphia. Things started off really good for the Cardinals. They had a 2-run homer from Paul Goldschmidt, but just couldn't hold it. Phillies with a lot of heavy hitting on that team. They go on and win 7-2. And at this point, that's a wrap on sports. I'll see you tonight at 10 on Heartland Football Friday.